today we're going to go ahead and do April week 1. So for income, we're going to go ahead, actually, let's go ahead and start down here. We'll do our starting balance, which was our rollover from last week, which was $1,518.31. It's a good chunk because it's the first of the month, and so I keep a big chunk there to pay for our mortgage and our property payment because those are both due on the 1st. So this week, Dane got paid, and it was $620.82. I did not get paid this week. We're on alternating weeks right now, which is kind of nice at least. Let me zoom you in a little bit. And then for other, we had a few different things. We got $250. That was for my visit to the emergency room for my kidney stone. We sent that into the union to get reimbursed, so we got that back. Then we got $2.02. That's our interest that was earned off of our high yield savings account. And then we had 61 cents, which is what was earned on just our regular savings account. That regular savings account we only get quarterly, where the high yield we get every month, which is nice. It's not very much, but I just like to take it out and move it back into our general fund, basically. So if we go ahead and add all that up, we ended up bringing in this week $873.45. All right, so next let's move on to Chase. So if you're new to my channel, the way that I do my budgeting is I keep track of everything. We pay for it on our 2 credit cards, which is the Chase card and the Capital One, and then I pay them off. And I do that when we get paid. Usually on Fridays is when I do it. Dane's getting unemployment right now, and so he does get that on Wednesday, but I still do everything on Fridays is when I go off of. So our starting balance, because it was the beginning of the month, and I always make sure it's paid off by the end of the month, our starting balance is $0. So let's go over here. I'm sorry if I sound weird. I'm kind of stuffy. Allergies are getting to me right now. And for 1, spent at Walmart, and of that was $28.07 of it went into our other category, and then the rest of it went into groceries. But grand total, we spent $123.95. Also on 4/1 was my Cricut payment. That comes out of my allowance. It's my membership to Cricut so that I can use their other things, which I probably should turn it off because I haven't got my Cricut stuff set up to where I can even use it, but it comes out of my allowance, $9.99. Then on 4/2, because we got that $250, I went ahead and made the payment, and that was, so I'm just going to put that under medical bill. And that was, like I said, my trip to the emergency room. And that was like 2 months ago now. That was $250 was our portion that we had to pay after insurance. And then after that, also on 4/2, we're going to put, it was Glenn's. And part of this was Dane's allowance. So Dane's allowance was $5.61 of it. But total we spent $15.61. Dane does Zyn, and so it was a can of that, and then he bought me a lottery ticket, which was really sweet. So then on 4/2, I did lose, which was unfortunate, but you know, haven't had a lottery ticket in forever. We spent at Meijer, and that was $7.04. This was actually for Sunday. We went over and decorated eggs with our niece and nephew and Dane's family and stuff, and so I did a charcuterie board that day and I took it with us, and so I had to stop and get some more goat cheese and some pickles. So that was the $7.04. And then on 4/4, Dane ordered a car cover. It actually just showed up today. And that was $161.49. Because his truck sits outside and it's brand new, we want to keep it nice, and the birds are coming out, so they're going to start pooping on it. So we figured it was best to get a car cover for it. And then also on 4/4 at the show, and this was Dane's allowance. And that was $45.47. Also on 4/4, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner. I was having surgery the next day, and so I got to pick where we went for dinner. And so I picked B-Dubs because they had their buy one get one free wings special going in the app. So that was $34.01. And then, like I said, the next day, so 4/5, I had my surgery. Dane ate some food at the hospital. That was $9.71. Once I got out, I was starving, and so we got me some McDonald's to eat on the way home. And that was $7.62. And I obviously did not feel like cooking dinner. But before that, actually, on 4/5 at Rite Aid, Dane went and got my medicine for me. That was $24.70. And like I said, I didn't want to cook dinner, so we did Applebee's for dinner. And that was $26.50. And the day after I had surgery, Dane woke up and he had food poisoning. We don't know where he got it from, but he was not feeling good. So we think it was like a mixture of the stress, and I'm pretty sure he ate something bad. So I ran to Speedway and got him some Gatorade. And that was $10. Also on 4/6, I ordered for myself from Domino's because I didn't want to cook. Dane didn't eat anything. Domino's. Forgot the N. And that was $16.94. I got one of their subs, and then I got some of their brookies. Those were really good. But that was it. Grand total what we spent. And so if we add all that up, we spent $743.03. And we were able to go ahead and just pay that off in full. So we paid $743.03, leaving a balance of $0. It's been a while since we've been able to do it like this, and I'm pretty happy with it. So let's move on to the Capital One card. This one also had a starting balance of 0. There was only one thing that got charged onto this card this week, and that was on 4/4. And this was Bushnell. And that's $9.99. We use that for, we use it kind of like a security camera over at our property that got broke into. So it's a trail cam, but we went ahead and we use it for that. And it's a monthly subscription, so that you're hooked to the internet, basically. So let's go. Oh, I never did write down the income down here, so let's go ahead and put that in. That was $873.45. So let's go ahead and go over the payments now. So on 4/1, just realized I didn't finish this. Grand total was $9.99. Went ahead and paid that off. So for payments on 4/1, paid the mortgage. That was $1,106.68. Also on 4/1, paid the property payment. And that was $400. Then on 4/3, I had to put some money from our account into my sister-in-law's account because she picked up pizza for all of us when we did Easter egg decorating. And so gave her $15 for that. Then on 4/7, I got out Easter money. I got out $50 to give our niece and nephew each $25. I just was not feeling up to doing Easter baskets and stuff this year, so they each just got some money. They can do with it as they please. So on 4/8 is when we paid for Chase, and we also paid the Capital One payment. So Chase was $743.03, and the Capital One was $9.99. So if we go ahead and add all of that up, we come up with $2,324.70. So we'll go ahead and come over here, write that down. Like I said, $2,324.70. So if we take our starting balance, add in the income, and subtract out the payments, leaves us with a balance of $67.06. It felt really good to be able to, I'm just going to zoom you guys back out here. It felt really good to be able to pay everything off this week. And I was telling Dane, I'm like, it's funny because we didn't go to Home Depot or Harbor Freight or buy anything off Amazon this week. Like, those are our major big purchase sites. Because this week we just didn't do any project stuff around the house really. And we were able to pay everything off, which to me shows that we are still living within that. It's just the extra stuff that's coming out of our savings, which is not great. I'm not going to lie and say that's great, but it's something, and I'm okay with that. Like, it felt good to be able to just pay these off again this week, and it made me feel good about that. That being said, like I've said many times, you either have time or you have money. And right now, we have the time. So we're spending our savings money to be able to get these projects done around the house. Because coming up, Dane will go back to work, and he won't be able to do this anymore. But we'll have more money coming in, so we'll be able to put more towards our debt and build our savings account up and things like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate you guys doing that. It helps to keep me motivated every week. So I'll let you guys take the time to see my videos. All right, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.